All is well, mga ka-CSS!
This video lesson is all about setting up computer networks, the second core competency in computer system servicing, which is directed to the attainment of 4 learning outcomes. Its prerequisite is core competency 1, installing and configuring computer systems. This unit of competency, setting up computer networks, contains knowledge, skills, and attitudes required in computer systems servicing and C2 course. This competency covers the outcomes required in setting up computer networks for local area networks and small office, home office, or SOHO systems. It consists of competencies to install network cables, set network configuration, set router, Wi-Fi, wireless access point, repeater configuration, as well as to inspect and test the configured computer networks. Now, let us see the content standard, performance standard, learning outcomes, and its sub-LOs. In the content standard, the learners demonstrate an understanding of concepts and principles in setting up computer networks. In performance standard, the learners shall be able to set up computer networks based established procedures and system requirements for hardware. In this competency, there are 4 learning outcomes. First, install network cables. Second, set network configuration. Third, set router, Wi-Fi, wireless access point, repeater configuration. And the last learning outcome, inspect and test the configured computer networks. Each learning outcome contains sub-LOs. Under Learning Outcome 1, which is install network cables, you will be able to first, plan cable routes in accordance with network design and actual installation site. Second, determine cable routes in accordance with network design and actual installation site. Third, identify necessary network materials in accordance with established procedures and check against system requirements. Fourth, obtain necessary network materials in accordance with established procedures and check against system requirements. Fifth, obtain tools, equipment, and testing devices in accordance with established procedures. Sixth, check tools, equipment, and testing devices in accordance with established procedures. Seventh, follow occupational health and safety policies. Eighth, use appropriate personal protective equipment. Ninth, perform copper cable splicing based on Electronic Industries Alliance Telecommunication Industry Association standards. 10th, install network cables and cable raceways in accordance with established procedures and installation requirements. 11th, perform installation work and check for unnecessary damage that has occurred and complies with the requirements. 12th, follow OHS standards and 5S principles according to enterprise requirements. And lastly, you will be able to dispose excess components and materials based on WEEE directives and 3R's Waste Management Program. Under Learning Outcome 2, Set Network Configuration, you will be able to first, check network connectivity of each terminal in accordance with network design. Second, diagnose and repair any problem or fault in the network system in line with standard operating procedures. Third, configure network interface card or NIC in accordance with the network design. Fourth, carry out communication check between terminals in accordance with operating system's network configuration guides. Lastly, you will be able to respond to unplanned events or conditions in accordance with established procedures. Next is Learning Outcome 3. The set router, Wi-Fi, wireless access point, repeater configuration. First, you'll be able to configure client device system settings in accordance with manufacturer's instructions and end-user preference. Second, configure LAN or local area network in accordance with manufacturer's instruction and network design. Third, configure wide area network in accordance with manufacturer's instructions and network design. Fourth, configure wireless settings in accordance with manufacturer's instructions, network design, and end-user preferences. And lastly, you will be able to configure security, firewall, advanced settings in accordance with manufacturer's instruction and end-user preferences. Next, the last learning outcome, which is inspect and test the configured computer networks. You will be able to first undertake final inspection of the configuration to conform to the manufacturer's instructions or manual. Second, ensure the configuration conforms to the manufacturer's instructions manual. Third, check computer networks to ensure safe operation. Fourth, prepare reports according to company requirements. And the last one, complete reports according to company requirements. So upon completion of this competency, you are now ready to take the next competency, which is setting up computer servers.